There are a lot of interesting characters in Wuthering Waves, and while some might not seem all that prominent at every turn in the story, they still can tell us a lot about the present, the past, and what we might be able to expect in the future. Today, we'll be discussing Mortefi and what we can learn about Huanglong, Xiangli Yao, and the New Federation by simply taking a peek into his past. He's a well-respected researcher at Jinzhou's Huashu Academy, and he's among the few characters that we've come across who actually isn't originally from Huanglong. Where can we start? How about in one of the many strange areas of Huanglong, Desorock Highlands. The topography here is really weird. The cliffs look like hooks and crescent moons. From Mortefi's overclock diagnostic report, we can learn about a classified event coded EX67891. According to the report, his actions resulted in a major fire in Desorock Highlands. The event was so intense, it was considered a Class 3 hazard. How much did this event impact the topography of Desorock Highlands? We currently don't know, but what we do know is this incident was caused by Mortefi overclocking due to negative emotions. In fact, Mortefi has a documented history of overclocking, and his negative emotions and anger issues stem all the way back from his childhood, back to another region of Solaris 3, the New Federation. Mortefi's childhood was filled with frustration due to the neglect he received from his parents. He spent majority of his childhood locked away in his study, preparing to meet the expectations and norms of the hypercritical high society his family was a part of. Mortefi often vented his frustrations by breaking random household objects, but that still didn't grant him the attention he desired because his parents just replaced the destroyed objects. He eventually would find solace in rebuilding mechanical objects that he destroyed. Mortefi's parents didn't scold him when they found this out. Instead, they were proud. The cult of technology ran deep in the blood of every citizen in the New Federation, and his talents were recognized as a valuable asset. These are the words written in his character's story. The cult of technology ran deep in the blood of every citizen in the New Federation. This brings us to another question. What kind of place is the New Federation? A statement like that might suggest it's a place representing the pinnacle of technological advancement. That's kind of hard to imagine, given how advanced Huanglong already seems to be. Additionally, Mortefi's affinity for classical music, love of exquisite desserts, and afternoon tea might give us some hints to where the New Federation takes inspiration. While Huanglong is the embodiment of Chinese ideals, the New Federation seems to represent the Western world, more specifically, Great Britain. While Mortefi's past paints a picture of the New Federation being a place of affluence and nobility, Calcharo's past tells a very different tale, a story for another day. After Mortefi's new childhood infatuation with technology was discovered, his parents would ensure that Mortefi would be able to receive top-notch mentorship and access to esteemed events. He was hailed as the country's youngest scientific prodigy until an event at the New Federation's World Expo would lead the Federation's youngest prodigy to face his first defeat. A certain young man and his invention outshined Mortefi's creation in almost every possible way. His competitor's creation was even made with inexpensive materials. It was so good that numerous papers would later be written about its simplicity and practicality. That certain young man from Huanglong, while not named specifically, had to be none other than Xiangli Yao. While others showered Xiangli with praise, Mortefi's voice lines, on the other hand, express a very different sentiment.
That Xiangli Yao. One day I'll outdo him and create even better inventions.
There are many other things that can be said about Mortefi, like how the people of Huanglong look up to him, not just for his research, but also for his witty quips and responses, how he makes all kinds of toys and inventions for kids, his research on weatherology or applied tacitite study, or how if there were anything you ever needed, he could always find a way to create it. There's much that can be said, but I think this is where we'll end today. Thanks for listening, and if you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. Until next time, I'll catch you in the waves. Peace.